And we're back. Now my next guest is Aaron Sinakin. Did I say it correctly?
Sinakin, yes.
Sinakin, and he is the owner of Devoted Guardians, and he also has with him his director of operations, which is Kimberly Bellamy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Carol.
Tell everybody a little bit about what Devoted Guardian does.
Thank you. Yes, we are a non-medical home care agency, and we provide caregiving services to adults and seniors who would like to stay in their own home and receive care.
Okay, and now we had talked about this before that you had come on, and I had asked you if you're valley-wide, and you are unbelievably, I mean, you really go out there. So you told me that you're in Tonopah, Buckeye, which is Tonopah. You also go to Anthem, Apache Junction, Casa Grande, and that's kind of valley-wide to me. You're also rated with the Better Business Bureau. That's really important information to get out. You're also offering, for anyone who's listening, you're getting entered in to win 4 hours of free respite care, which is $100 value free to you. We're going to leave our lines open here. I'm going to get that number out, but I want you to talk a little bit about, you know, why somebody should use in home care compared to not, obviously.
Right. So there are many studies out there that show that people that can remain in their own home and receive care in their own home end up living longer, happier lives. And so as much as we can do to keep people in their own homes, we feel that that is a tremendous value, and our clients definitely back that up.
Okay. And I have to say, I know what this really means. My father lives in California. He's 90. And he wants to be in his own home, and he's still in his own home, and I'm like, oh my God, you know? I mean, really? But they do, and even more now than ever, I think. Correct?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'd also like to mention the fact that although studies show that it does prolong the quality of life for individuals that remain in their home, when you're looking at the census of maybe a nursing assistant or a caregiver in a skilled nursing facility, you're looking at a census typically of 1 to 32, 1 to maybe even 64 at times. And so we offer individualized care. It's absolutely one-on-one.
Oh, that's really nice. So it's actually one-on-one. So you really kind of wanted to go into some of these things. Private, you know, caregiving. What are some of the services that you offer?
Yeah, we have a wide range of services, because as we know, when someone needs, you know, in-home care, they need multiple things as well. So not only do we offer the caregiving services, you know, from as little as 4 hours to 24/7 care, we can provide respite care and companionship, escorts to doctor's appointments, and even as far as landscaping and home maintenance programs.
Is there a minimum that you have with people?
We try to do a 4-hour minimum, but if we're ever able to work out a flexible schedule based on other clients that are around and what our caregivers are able to do, we always try to work within each client's budget to make sure that they get what they need.
Okay, now their phone number, direct, it's 480-999-3012. Their website is Devoted Guardians, that's with an S, .com, and our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. If you are someone out there who, my gosh, you just can't get it all together to be able to take care of your parents, they could help. You know, if you're someone out there that's listening that could use someone to come in and help you, that's what they're there for. And everyone's getting entered in to win a free, it's a respite care, 4 hours of that. It's $100 value free to you, 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. This is probably one of the most important questions that people want to know the answer to. How do you screen your caregivers?
Yes, and this is one of the most important aspects of this business. And, you know, I personally interview every single person that is working for us, and I probably end up hiring 4 out of every 15 people that actually apply. And we do a vigorous background check, we do drug testing, they are all CPR first aid certified, they have certification that they're free of TB. We do anywhere from 40 to 60 hours worth of training, and we also have on-call staff members that if anyone is ever sick or has an emergency, we are always there to make sure that a client never goes without service, even as far as we in the office will go in and work with those clients, so they never have to worry about the issues that typically come up in this industry.
And are you looking for anyone now to apply? Just wanted to ask that.
Always looking.
I know, I'm sure. And
people.
it takes a very special kind of person to do something like this. Okay, so what sets you apart? What really, because there's a lot of places out there we have to know about, especially here in Arizona. You know, we have a lot of older people, and some of these places just pop up. But let's tell them what makes you different.
Well, I mean, I really believe that what makes us different is, you know, the people that are working for our agency, especially, you know, us that are helping run the company. We're really more of a family-run business. We're not a franchise. All the decisions are made locally, and, you know, every agency is going to say we're the best agency. We have all the best people. We really do care. But I think what really sets us apart is how we handle issues. And, you know, anyone in this business, there's always going to be a problem at some point, and you got to be with an agency that knows how to handle problems, that is thinking ahead, and has that plan B and plan C, so that a client never goes without service, and we are always making the experience as low stress as possible on families.
Again, they will go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Carol, can I just add something to that? I've been in healthcare for almost 20 years, and I've seen a lot. I know what goes on behind the scenes. In many cases, it comes down to money. The bottom line is always what businesses are worried about. I can tell you personally that it is my privilege to work for Aaron. He is the most honest person I've ever met, and he genuinely cares about our people. Our motto of our company is basically, we always do the right thing, and that comes from the top all the way down to the bottom. It's a privilege to work for him. He makes me personally want to be a better person every day, and he just loves our clients and always does the right thing, and that's amazing to me.
Now again, they will go all the way from Tonopah, which is in Buckeye, to Anthem, Apache Junction, and also Casa Grande. So basically everywhere. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. Their phone number direct is, write it down. It's 480-999-3012, and I say write it down for a reason, because sometimes things pop up. It's maybe not today, but it could be that all of a sudden mom fell or dad fell and you can't take them or pick them up, or something's going on and they get sick. So many things can happen. So write the number down. It's 480-999-3012. Check them out on the website. It is devotedguardians with an S.com, and everyone who's calling in, you're getting entered in to win. It's 4 hours of free respite care. That's a $100 value free to you. And our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. It's a great test. It's a great way to test. Do you do free consultations with people?
Always. So if anyone is interested in our services, just call us and we'd be happy to come out and meet with you and go over everything and see what we can figure out to meet their needs.
Here's another thing that's really important. I know you said that you're not a franchise, which I got that, but here's something else that we wanted to talk about. And at first I asked you, why do you want to talk about this? But then when you explained it, it really made sense. I had asked you, how do you accept form of payment? And I was wondering, why would you want to ask that? But it was a very good. Go ahead.
Yeah, so as people understand, you know, the cost in this industry can definitely add up. And so any way that we can help get these services paid for from other avenues, we definitely like to help families do that. And so we have special programs set up that help VA members receive benefits. We have a long-term care insurance program to help qualify people to have the insurance policy pay for their services. And if people are on access, we also have programs to accept those types of clients, and we always accept private pay services also.
Sure.
And I'd like to touch on that as well, Carol. I'm typically the one that receives those intake calls. I go out to the home and do an evaluation in as little as an hour, if necessary. And I tell everybody that I speak with, if for any reason there's a financial issue and they can't necessarily afford the service, or they don't have any other benefits, or even if they choose to go with another agency, I always tell them, keep my cell phone number, call me, use me as a resource. This medical field, it's very difficult to navigate through if you're not familiar, even with the terminology. And so we want to make a difference. We want to help the community. So call us.
So their phone number is area code 480-999-3012. They do have a minimum of the 4 hours, but you have to have the 4 hours. You have to get in there and have somebody help you. Again, non-medical or both, what is it?
Non-medical.
Non-medical.
Okay.
So talk a little bit about, again, your services, just so they can hear them.
Okay, so basically we provide clients with services specifically with activities of daily living, which would include bathing, dressing, grooming, hygiene, meal preparation, housekeeping, landscaping, doctor's appointments, and everything in between.
I'll tell you something, if you have a parent, especially that you just can't take care of them all the time, they can be wonderful. I know firsthand for needing it for when my dad was, needed it, and it's helped. So give them a call. Their phone number is 480-999-3012. It's devotedguardians.com.